Hi, Scorpio. I was just sharing with Cancer that you guys have gotten the short end of the stick. So I am going to do your readings first this week. It's been a wild summer, right? I love doing readings. I really enjoy it. I think I like doing them better in like one-on-one. So if you want a personal reading, you can go to my website. I can send you a link of the reading, or we could meet on FaceTime. And we can do it like that. Cancer's reading was really like a freestyle. So if you want, I can do that for you too. Happy new moon. I hope you meditated on what you want moving forward. I hope you're getting ready for the Lion's Gate portal. I hope you're starting to reflect for Mercury retrograde. Let's get some messages for Scorpio for the week of August 4th. New moon in Leo. Ooh, the community card is out. Friends, family, people you love, celebrating. What else for Scorpio? What did you do for self-care Sunday? I actually did a lot. Went for a walk. Took my dog for a walk. I got a facial. I got a pedicure. Ooh. Interesting. So Cancer also got this card. Second chakra. Ooh, that glare. That glare. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So your creativity, then you got the sun. That is so cool. So lots of good stuff going on. Your creativity, you're working with your community, your happiness, and then you have financial constraints at the bottom of the deck, which Cancer also had. I don't think you're thinking about this right now. I think you're thinking about this subconsciously. Like, you know that around the corner you're going to have to be thinking about it. I'm getting more of like Virgo season into September. That might be something that's more in the forefront. So just be aware, you know. I would not spend too much money. Action and all tied up. All right, so with fourth chakra at the bottom of the deck. So what I want to say with the community card is make sure you're also reaching out to your friends. They want to know you're okay. And they don't always know how to ask you or to approach you without, you know, messing with your flow. So make sure you're communicating with them. Take some action, because I do see you like sort of emotionally wrapped up in a situation. It's something I think that you are just in deep thought about. I don't know that you're it's not like you're fighting or crying or anything like that. I just feel like it's on your mind a lot, because outwardly I think you look really happy. I think you appear to be pretty happy. You could be creating, like I said, creating something with a group. There could be a partnership here that's forming. I see little, nods from the universe. You will have, you may have an increase in money at this time. What can you tell Scorpio for this week? King of Swords energy, so feeling very determined. Pretty cerebral energy, so, try not to stay stuck in your head about this situation, whatever it is. I kind of get that it's about a relationship. Could be romantic, doesn't have to be, but definitely like a strong commitment. What else can you tell Scorpio for this week? I see two energies. So you have the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. That's actually a pretty balanced energy together. So you could be feeling pretty balanced. Clarify this second chakra card. Okay, so now I understand more. It seems like you have a decision to make, possibly between two people or two paths, and you are focused on what is going to make you the happiest. You want to be, of course, you want to be happy. Everyone wants to be happy. But you're focused so much on your happiness that you've turned your back to a decision that is kind of vital. And I think as much as you think, oh, that decision can wait, or I don't need to make that decision now, it's just sort of lingering in the back, like in the back of your mind. It could be that you have something happening in Libra season that you're very focused on. And you're trying so hard to stay focused, but in that, the thing you're ignoring is just growing. It's like you want to give a little bit of energy to it, but you don't want it to consume you. I mean, the good thing about whatever this is that whatever you give, you're going to get back. Messages for Scorpio. Yeah, you're just, it appears that you're just unsure about what's going to bring you the most stability, the most, you know, like that happily ever after kind of energy. You want to make a good decision, and you don't want to put too much energy in before you decide. But as you sort of stagnate in this energy, okay. So I think you are stagnating for a reason. I mean, like intuitively, like you know something is coming up, and I think that's why you're stagnating. I think there's something that comes back from the past that needs some healing, and it's going to take quite a bit of energy. It leaves you feeling stuck. And like, where do I go next? What am I supposed to do with this? Just and you know, be mindful that you're not medicating when this comes up. You know, you don't need to, what is that? You don't need to, you know what I mean? Where are the words coming? You don't need to numb yourself. You don't need to numb this pain. It's really important that you head right into it. Like head on. If you need support when this comes up, you can always reach out. I have a coaching program. You can find details about it all over my Instagram, and it'll be in the description box below. But as you choose to face this energy of loss that is coming back from the past that maybe you never dealt with, or maybe you have, but you just haven't allowed it to really soak in the way it needs to. Once you allow that to happen, you know, there's this major glow up, and you're finally ready to make a decision. You're growing in your maturity, you're growing in your depth, you have this brand new beginning, your finances improve, you know, like these things are all connected. So when this opportunity shows up, and I mean that it's an opportunity, you know, really take it. Really take the time to learn about this loss, when it happened. You know, the pain can be so hard that people don't want to deal with it. But I say, just get curious about it. If you don't know where to start, you know, get your journal and just start with the facts. When it happened, what exactly happened, who said what, who did what was your part, right? Once you pull these swords out, you walk right into like this beautiful gift from the universe. It may take some time. But I see you finally like being able to put it down. After all this time, you can finally put it down and feel some peace. And then you really know like where your boundaries are. It like one of the gifts that comes out of this is that you get really clear on what is acceptable to you and what is not. And it makes it easier for you to communicate those things to other people and to yourself, because, you know, boundaries aren't for other people, they're for you, right? So you can't change other people, but you can take care of yourself, and that's the goal here. If you have someone that is rushing, wanting you to make a quick decision, there's some deceit in there. That anyone who is rushing you is not on your level. Same goes for you. Don't rush other people. Don't say like, oh, well, if you're not going to do this, then I'm going to move on. It takes some people time. And I see another energy coming towards you that is a very deep connection. It doesn't show up like a romantic partner. It shows up more of like a friend, but like a friend that you've known for like many lifetimes sort of situation. And they approach you pretty slow. And I see your boundaries up, and I see you like not really sure if you should allow them in. But you do. And like, as you welcome them into your inner circle, you really see, you know, like how you've been waiting for this for so long. Like, this is somebody who makes a really big difference in your life. It brings you a lot of happiness. And simultaneously, like, I see a very strong romantic relationship forming. Something that really balances out your karma. You know, you've had a lot that you've had to work through. And suddenly it just becomes easy. And all that time of like, you know, should I, like the time that you're in now of like, do I end this? Do I walk away from this? Do I stay in this? Like, what do I do? All of that becomes like, why did I even care? That's kind of how it's showing up. You have like manifested a complete transformation, and you start to see all of these gifts of endings and how amazing a challenge is, right? You start to see that all that hard stuff that you go through is where all the juice is. Like, that's where all the good stuff is. All right, Scorpio, let's get if there are any messages from this deck, and then we'll get some affirmations for you. Oh. Yeah, it's just gonna take time to get through this. You know, like I said, I think Mercury retrograde is going to be a huge healing season for you. There's definitely, you know, gifts coming towards you. I think you might have to put in some hard work. But, you know, there's celebration and there's victory here. Kind of the same energy. Yeah, you have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I think it's all going to be really good. Try to stay, you know, I don't even want to say try to stay positive. I'm really sick of people saying. But, you know, remember that those challenges are there to help. Like, there's gifts in those challenges. So, let's get some affirmations for Scorpio this week. And remember, what is for you will not pass you by. So take your time, keep your boundaries, let other people have their boundaries. Try not to push people if they're not willing or ready. All right, your affirmation. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. I choose to learn through love. So focus on the love. As these hard things are coming up, love yourself more. I mean, it's Leo season, it's the new moon. That's what all this is about, right? Is taking care of yourself. You are the main character of your story. So be sure to, you know, honor yourself. Do everything that you want to do in that moment. Because you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And we've all sort of bought our ticket here. So get everything out of it that you can. All right, Scorpio, I will see you soon.